Welcome to Academy Answers Podcast, a show dedicated to inspiring and providing actionable advice on life, business, happiness, success, and reaching your full potential. Have you ever felt frustrated that life isn't working out the way you expected? Have you been searching for answers without success? You've come to the right place. Each week, we bring you perspectives, ideas, and actionable content. We share with you proven and time-tested step-by-step strategies to help you live the life you deserve and make your dreams a reality. From health to finances to relationships to business, we provide the insights and strategies you need to reach your full potential. So buckle up and plug in, because Academy Answers Podcast is about to take you to a new level of personal success.
Hey guys, morning. Welcome to the Academy Answers Podcast. Exciting to bring you this message this morning. And it is a continuation of series that I'm doing about failing. I don't like to use the word fail because fail sounds final. It sounds like, it's over, and it's not over until you decide that it's over, until you're dead, until you're incapacitated, until you can't do anything anymore. That's when it would be over. So if you're living, if you're breathing, that means you have not failed. You fail when you stop. If you have given up, if you have thrown the towel and say, okay, I cannot do this, I don't want to try to do this, then you have failed. And most people have not done that. Most people have a flicker of hope in the worst case scenario, and most people still have high hopes that they'll do it. We did something already. The first episode in the series was about the number one reason why people never get to their goals, the number one reason why people never hit that success mark. And the number one reason, hands down, is that most people never actually set out with a success plan, set goals, have activities, have markers that they are working at every day, that they are using. They never gotten themselves worked up and worked into a vehicle that they have carefully researched and figured out to be something that can be the road and the path to their success, and work that until the wheels falls off. Work it to the bitter end, comes what may. Most people have not done that. They simply have not tried. There's the same reason why most people are never millionaires. Most people never make $1 million. Most people don't get to these things, the desires on their heart, because they've never really and truly tried. What most people have done is most people have decided that they can't do it, or this is the way to do it, or this is what's going to happen, or this is what's not going to happen, and this is what everybody's doing, and they have not even stopped to analyze that, look, half the people around me are doing this, and it's not working. This is how they're living. This is what's happening for them. And it's not working. And we got to figure out a different way. And let's look at the people that have it figured out. Let's research them. Let's examine their lives. Let's get into the real stories, not what people say and what people are concocting, but the real stories of how they did it and why they did it and what helped them to do it, what they leverage, what they learn, what they do daily. Most people don't bother to do that. What it is that they are being pulled by the natural instincts and the natural tendencies, not instincts, the natural tendencies and the characteristics of the human experience, whereby they get into the crowd mentality. Everybody goes to work a job, try to get a promotion, party on the weekend, watch TV in the evenings, share this thing on social media, have this little corporate consumer behavior. So that's what we'll do too. It is the way everybody's doing it. Let us try to do it that way. And what happened is that the honeypots that are in the system, that are set up to make them feel good, it makes them settle. In other words, 2 weeks vacation, we have a credit card, let's go to Bahamas, let's go to Jamaica, let's go to Bali, let's put this on a credit card, let's get ourselves some nice stuff, and let's do this thing wonderful and nice and kick back for a few weeks, put up pictures on Instagram or Facebook and say, hey, you know, I'm living the life. Let's buy a second property in 5 years, and let's go on 3 vacations when we would actually really love to go on 10, and let's have a house here when we would actually really love to have a house over there. But this is good because this is above 85% of the people that I'm associated with, so I look good. And they're living their life from an outward perspective. They're settling and accepting something they don't really truly want, but something that makes a good outward impression when compared to the average person around them. So people are hustling, bustling, killing themselves, losing their health, working 500 hours, overwork, can't get any rest, getting sick, having a poor diet, having horrible enlightenment and terrible mindset, and throwing themselves in a reckless, ridiculous way at their daily duties in life and work, and get a house and spend 3 hours a day in the house, sleep 8 hours a day or 9 or 10 hours a day, and they sleep 8 of those, and they rush back out, and then by the time they are to slow down and to stop, they are still in debt, they're old, they're tired, they are sick, and they've never really get to experience life. They cannot provide any legacy for their children, and they become another statistic because of that crowd mentality, that settling, that failure to actually get to the bottom of how they want to live, and doing everything to manifest that life. And it is sad. So we started the series by saying most people never try, because what people are doing is they're trying to get by, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to make regular impression and fit in the social circles that they are, and trying to get a status that is okay to make them feel like they are achieving. Because mommy never did this and I did this, and my co-workers are doing this and I'm doing this too. I can buy this, I can have this, I own this. And it is often not exactly a standard of living or quality of life that is fulfilling and sustainable to them, but they are settling. And there's that thing there that is in their spirit, but they can't connect to it because they won't shift their thinking. So we have determined that the number one reason, flat out, and I'm willing to argue it anywhere, that most people have never tried, really and truly tried, to do this for themselves, to go get to this big goal that is outside of their comfort zone and outside of their social circles. They're trapped in a social construct that is far removed from who they want to be and who they have the potential to be, and who their spirit and their instincts is telling them to be. The second thing is what we want to talk about this morning, and it will take me 5 minutes to make the point. If you don't have 5 minutes, then you pretty much don't have the aptitude to change your life. So you can have fun watching some crazy thing on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, or call somebody to complain about what happened at work yesterday or anything. It's okay. So for the few, and this is not for everybody, for the few people who are determined to get to the bottom of what's stopping them and what's holding them back. The second thing is, most people underestimate the amount of work that is necessary to get them to the life that they dream of. Most people grossly underestimate the amount of work that is necessary to get them to the life that they dream of. So here's an average person working a job, and there's an investment opportunity that is being touted or becomes the norm. Like, I bring something that is more relatable to you, like this Robin Hood phenomenon and Weebly or whatever era that came along, where most millennials are investing in stock. So everybody say, hey, invest in stock. And there's this wave of younger kids, which is a good thing, who have gone out there, who are working extra jobs, who are working hard, who are squeezing down their quality of life to invest in something for their future. Hoping to get rich, hoping to hit the big wave, hoping to get massive returns overnight, hoping to retire in 2 years, hoping to retire in 3 years. So they go on to get another job to save some more, and they're hearing somebody on social media, and they're hearing their friends, and they're buying stocks. They're investing in crypto, they're investing in stocks, and they are hoping that this will work. It's a new wave. We just need to keep investing. Nothing is wrong with that. What is wrong is that people think that you can download the Robinhood app or any other app that you have and look at a couple of stocks or whatever you look at, or whoever you listen to, and throw money in and put some more money in, and hopefully you will get rich or make a lot of money in 4 months or by the end of the year. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You have to do the work. You have to understand the thing that you're putting your money into, the vehicle that you are trying to use to get to massive amounts of wealth and success. You cannot wing your way to fortune. Listen, you cannot wing it. You cannot just snap your way there, because it is never about what you get. It's never about your result. That's gonna form the foundation of who you become and the quality of investor or business person or successful person that you become. It's never about the results. What it is usually about, it is about what it makes of you trying to get there, what the process makes of you. While you're creating a business, while you're creating an investment portfolio, if you're not doing the work so that it is creating you, you are doing it completely wrong, and it's not going to go very far. So you hit a couple of calls, you hit the GameStop gig, you hit a couple of Bitcoin gig, and you're just hoping and throwing things out there. if you don't pull yourself back, research a good qualified course, learning, sit your butt in the chair, learn it, and continually search for information that's going to grow you in this field of endeavor that you plan to use to take you to success, you simply will not achieve much. It is what is made of you during the process. No one, absolutely no one, ever get rich, ever become successful, burning themselves out at a day job and throwing the money into something and determining that or decide that the work that you do at your day job is enough and all this thing needs is money in it. There's nothing on this planet that only needs money in it. You cannot only put money into something and expect it to work. So if you're thinking that money is the solution to build something, you are very wrong. It is the information that you attach to the expenditure. I'll say that again. It is the information that you attach to the expenditure. If you do not know what you're doing, you cannot make it work. The expenditure will go to waste. You got to know what you're doing. Look, and it is so bad because there's everybody online jumping around. Oh, make $1 million a day, make $2,000 a day, make $3,000 a month just by reading this, just by listening to that, just by copying and pasting, just by... You gotta know what you're doing. Nothing works that way. Nothing works that way. If something worked that way, the people who have $1 million would get up, get 50 people, put them into a room, show them what to do, spend $1 million, and tomorrow morning they would have $500 million. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Do not underestimate the amount of work it's going to take to invest in the vehicle that you're planning to use to get to your success. You absolutely have to know the game. You have to understand what you're doing, and you have to understand it at a high level. That takes work, time, and dedication, my friend. There's no, oh, I'm going to just buy properties, and then if I could get to 6 properties, I'll be rich. Are you kidding me? You have to know what's going on. Otherwise, you're going to buy bankrupt stuff. You're going to buy stuff when the thing is going to go bust. You're not going to know what you're doing. And you'll be building your chances on a slim possibility. That's not how successful people get to where they get to. That's not how it works. You have got to sit in and learn the game. You know what? I knock school all the time. And not because of the foundational things that school do. Because there are a couple of solid things that is necessary when it comes on to school and what it teaches kids and the foundation that it gives you. But one of the most powerful things that comes out of your classroom in school situation is that at school they teach you how to sit your butt in the chair and do the work. Focus, shut up. You can't take up your phone. You can't go running around. You got to sit here for how many hours a day, for how many years in a row, straight, direct, plain, outright. You only get this time break and you come back when the bell rings or when the time is up and you do the work. And that is the most powerful thing that comes out of school. Not the little facts and the little crappy degree and all these things that they give to you. If you could take that with you to sit and do the work. So let me just wrap this up for you quick. So most people never try to make it. Number one, that's why most people just don't do it. Number two, people who are trying, the number one problem for them, so this is the second reason, the problem for the people who are trying is that they underestimate the amount of work that needs to be done. So I cannot tell you how many people I talk to who think they, oh, all right, cool, I want to make a website, oh, I want to buy stuff, I'm going to drop ship, oh, I'm going to set up an Amazon account, I'm going to sell books, I'm going to sell on Amazon, I'm going to sell makeup tutorials on YouTube, I'm going to do them on Instagram, oh, I'm going to buy stocks, yeah, I'm trying to get into real estate, I want to get one property and then I get another property, and this, and I'm working hard and I'm saving my money too. Listen, if working on a scale of, when it comes on to the recipe that is needed to do what you're trying to do, and I promise you this, when it comes down to the recipe that is needed to do what you're planning to do, money, the resources in, is about 50%. I kid you not, and 50% can't make you win. There's a certain level of work that needs to be done so that you can acquire a certain level of skill in order for you to have the complete recipe. You cannot pick calls on Robinhood. You cannot pick stock on Robinhood. You cannot set up websites. You cannot go buy real estate. You cannot go drop ship. You cannot go do all these other things and make them successful by just throwing money on it. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. You cannot see a product, an offer, or anything that you think you can sell, go buy it and say that, okay, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to sell this thing because there's 100 people over here who want this stuff and another 100 people over there want this stuff. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sell this thing and I'm going to make some extra money. And oh, this is a business. I have to register it. I'm going to pay my taxes and I have a business selling this thing. And let's go and we go sell this thing, and this thing is going to take us to wealth. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because first of all, if it is a good, golden, brilliant opportunity and you start to do it, as soon as it reach any notable level, somebody will see it, and what they will do, they will take themselves with the money and the skills that they have built over the years, and they will throw it at it and they will wipe you out. And in 2 shakes of a duck's tail, your business is gone. Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to scale. You don't know how to set it up properly. You don't know how to use systems to run the thing, and you're lost. So most people are in something and they stop, or they have to stop, or they're forced out, or they stop making money, thinking that the business has stopped doing well. But it is that they are not able to do the business well at the level that the business have grown to, at the stage of the business. They're able to run between 5 places and sell the product, and as soon as they need to get to 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 different places, they can't do it efficiently, and they're lost in it, and it just gobble them up. Nothing is wrong with the business. The business is there. Somebody will do it tomorrow morning, or somebody's doing it right now, or somebody will do it 10 years down the road and get it right. What's wrong with the model? The model is fine. The model is consistently be repeated all over the world. Hyundai just come into business. They're selling cars. This car business has been around forever. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta take the time to learn the thing. You gotta sit your butt down and you gotta do more work than the 100 hours you're doing to save up money to do this. So when you're asking for the overtime, when you're using your hard-earned money and you're saving to do this and you're saving to do that, please, for heaven's sakes, decide that you have a lot of work to do to learn the game. You have to learn the game. You have to have time under the iron. You have to have the reps in. You gotta do the work. It's as simple as that. So I don't care who is selling you what. I don't care who is telling you what is working and what is not working and what they can teach you to do. Understand that you have to do the work. Not, oh, I want to spend half an hour, 4 minutes a day. Are you kidding me? 4 minutes a day doing what? Do you know how to do it? My friend, don't let it get you. Don't come out here trying to throw money at a vehicle that you don't understand. It's not going to work. Thank you, my friends. Have a great day. Pleasure.